Minasan konnichiwa and welcome to the best Japanese lesson in the galaxy. Today, I would like to share you guys something very exciting. I would like to share you guys the correct way of eating natto. Natto are fermented beans. A lot of people might know already. It's something that looks like. Let me just open this package, okay? Natto is one of those foods, cultural foods that even a lot of the natives don't like eating, but people who do love eating it just completely, totally love it. I used to not like natto, like many people. It looks like this. See? Natto being fermented beans, it's fermented, so it has this distinct, unique smell that a lot of people hate. And when I was younger, I didn't like it. Simply because I didn't know how to eat it the correct way. Now, when I say correct, it's just my personal way of feeling about it, okay? So I'm not saying it's, correct in a scientific way or anything like that. This is just my personal way of thinking that it is correct for me. And I know that a lot of people might have tried this before just by itself and just went, oh, I don't like eating this. It tastes like crap. I understand. But before trying this way of eating it, I don't know if you know the true taste. I mean, like the true potential of how natto can be really good. So I'll teach you guys how to eat it my way. Okay, so first of all, you open it like this. And usually with natto comes a sauce, like a umami sauce. And I like this one, this brand, because see what it says is that okay, I'll just show you. It's easy. Usually you would have sauce attached to the package, like small plastic bag like this, and then you just cut it open and pour that sauce on top of natto. But this one is a really convenient package because let me show you. When I press here, it's gonna make a slit on this part of the package, and the sauce is contained inside here. It's just gonna pour into the natto, so you don't have to get your hands dirty or anything like that. Let me show you. So I'm gonna apply pressure here. It's gonna see how the sauce came out. Man, I love how everything is so convenient in Japan. So I don't know if you can see it well, but there's sauce. Now when you eat natto, there are different ways of going about it. Some people say that mixing natto specific amount of times is going to make the fermentation better. What I mean by this is that since it's fermented, there's like live cultures inside here. It's supposedly good for your stomach because there are good bacteria. Now, if I say bacteria, it's gonna sound bad. I don't know how I should say it, but it's kind of like yogurt and other stuff that's good for your body. It's good for your body, okay? So some people say to stir it 108 times. I don't know. I forgot the specific number. But some people even have their own scientific way of seeing it. The specific amount of time you do it, the better it is or something. I don't really care. I just do it until it looks kind of like this. It's a little foamy. As long as it tastes good, it's fine. Now, usually people might eat it just like this or just put it on rice and eat it. Now, this is exactly how I tried it when I was younger, and I didn't like it. I didn't like natto until I found out a way to taste this, to eat this the best way possible. It's pretty simple. What you buy is a raw egg. Now, I know a lot of people from many parts of the world might say, "What, raw egg? Isn't that dangerous or something like that?" Well, in Japan, most of raw eggs are very fresh. It's very different from Anything else I've tried in the States or something? Yeah, like I was born in, I grew up in the States, and I have this understanding that eating raw eggs can be very dangerous. But when it comes to Japan, it's a usual thing, and I believe it's because it's fresh, mostly fresh. I mean, unless you pass the expiration date or something like that. So what you get is raw egg. I know this might be a little bit of a challenge for you guys because maybe a lot of you guys have never tried it raw, but I don't know, that's just the way it goes for me here. And then just open. I'm gonna open it. Boom. And then what I do is that I crack open the egg on top of natto so I can mix it. Okay. Now I can't really show you guys what it. Oh, okay, let me see. It's gonna spill out. Well, I mean, you don't have to do it like me. Just put it in a plate or bowl or something. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'm just gonna stir it. So natto and the egg is gonna combine together, and I'm just gonna pour it on top of the rice. By the way, this is brown rice. I love Japanese brown rice. It tastes so tender, it's just really good. It's very healthy too. So it's gonna look like this. Right? On top of rice. And then here's the last step. What you do is that you take out seaweed like this. Personally, my preference is Japanese seaweed because not all seaweed tastes the same. Like the way people in Japan make seaweed, I really like it. It's very cool. So I just fold it in half and then make it into a size that is easily edible. Let me just rip it. Just gonna make it. I left the seaweed out for a long time with the package open, so it's all soggy. So be sure to keep the package closed, when you open. But at any rate, it's fine. This size. And then what you do is that you wrap the natto with the seaweed. So what you do is you put it on top like this, and if you can use chopstick, or even if you can't use it, it's fine. You can use something else. You can use your hand or something. What you do is that you wrap the natto and rice together to make it like sushi, like kind of like this. And then you eat it. You make sure the egg and natto is mixed well together, and then Yep. This is what it is. This is the natto that I dearly love. Natto is known for being very slimy, like see? And then when you eat it, it might, be like this. So if it starts getting stringy, you use a chopstick to sort of get rid of that stringiness. It might get a little messy, but people say that this sliminess and this stickiness is part of the healthiness, because a lot of many types of food that's sticky and slimy are healthy. Not all of them, but many times it's like that. Like yam, when you grate it, kind of like that. But I just got used to it. So that's how I eat natto. That's how I personally feel like it's the most correct way. I don't know. It's not even being about correct or wrong or anything, but I feel like until people have tried this way of eating natto, when people say, "Oh, I don't like natto because it tastes like crap," like I don't, that because that's how I felt exactly, when I first tried it. But after trying it like the way I showed you, I fell in love with it. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So there you have it. How'd you guys like it? How to eat natto my way. Subscribe for more videos to come. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, okay? それではまた皆さん。さようなら。